second choice of process. So here we go. We are live, and Arx run us to the middle for possibly the last map of Season 13.
Right, well, okay then, quick rundown of the lineup here. We do have Red Shock, smzi, minimoose, Ips, Admirable, and TviQ running for Crackland. We do have Walters, Mike, Gear, Numlocked, Shocky, and Knox for Epsilon as we do get underway in this first round. Demoman has made it into the point, and I'm just wondering, there he is, Numlocked did arrive up top, which is a slightly slower route, as an aggressive soldier does jump up onto the crate of Mike, and they are containing CC well here. They've got three corners of this mid, but can CC stay grouped and push out onto the point together? It looks like at the moment they're managing to do so. Numlocked gets taken down, soldier does jump aggressively, somehow took a meat shot, even though he's miles away from that scout, as another scout does come in, forces the Uber out, and Epsilon don't yet have theirs, so are they managed to get this? It does look like Knox was going in for the Uber Saw against an Uber soldier, and that wasn't ever going to work. And Mike's still dancing around, just picking up all the health packs he can, so he can go for a bomb over onto the medic. Picks up another health pack on the crates, jumps again. Can he take down this medic? And Moira will get weak. Oh, Mike comes in with a shotgun, takes him down. That's some MGE play right there from Mike, as he might even save this midpoint, but Walters does come in and, well, no, Crackland gonna be taking the mid, but wow, what a start to this map.
Great play by Mike. Spamming the chat, we can't see on the stream, but quite funny as well. But that was a great play. Maybe his MGE skills coming in to help him finish off ads. What has that done in real terms? TviQ has been forced to run Spy to try and get a pick onto Knox, but the Uber percentages are roughly the same. You will probably notice for our friends on the stream how quickly ads built there. That's because the CC players were taking majority of the damage at first.
He just bumped into Numlocked. Numlocked didn't notice him there, and he's actually in a great position, such a good position. Oh, there he is. I lost him for a second, but he's coming up behind the medic. He's getting close again. He gets the stab over onto Knox. Spy does get taken down, but that's a great trade. Obviously, well, that was the entire roll there. And so Epsilon look like they're pushing in some players here just to try and do what they can. Their players are quite healthy in terms of their health, and they've managed to take down a few, but Admirable's still alive. Uber has been popped, and well, can any of these Epsilon players escape, or are they actually going for the kill here? It's Gears turn up on the crates, but no, he's no MGE. Mike gets taken down by a pill from Red Shock, and Walters finished off in the background. So now CC, well, they do have 4 players alive, only 2 players alive for Epsilon, so surely they'd make this opportunity to at least take this yard, which is what they're doing, and maybe even get some time over onto this 4th capture point.
So vital plays again from TviQ, like we saw in Snakewater, coming up with that nice backstab onto Knox, removing that Uber advantage, but let's have a look. So Knox only at 30%, adds that at 50%. Epsilon have set up a solid 3-man defense within the point, 4-man defense inside the point. 2 scouts on that far right-hand side garage. minimoose trying to lock him in, and Epsilon have come outside, in fact. So CC did not push up quick enough. They've allowed Epsilon to come out, and Mike has gone aggressive to see if he can get some pot shots onto ads.
Might be baiting him though, because look at this Uber charge. Oh, I thought Crackland were going to bait them to come forward and then just charge onto them there, but no, they are going to give Epsilon enough time to get their Uber charge up.
Yeah, yeah, they have Arx. I see what you're thinking. They're going to try and bait them forward, but Epsilon too clever for that. Just trying to see if anyone's behind. Ips is actually in the garage, by the way. Ips is behind them in the garage, Arx, so we might see a little distraction. Admirable takes a massive hit, does have to use his Uber, so in fact, the counter Uber is not used. There it is, finally used, and a back cap is happening. So here we go, so Ips is on the back cap. Will any of the CC players come in? He does try to jump away, manages to escape in the red. Will go up and pick up the med pack. He's finished off by Gear with the help of Mike, but did that turn enough heads for CC to come through the choke points? No, it hasn't. So well played by Epsilon. Did not get all the way baited back. Good cons that only 1 or 2 went back to deal with that threat from Ips.
Yeah, but it's swung an Uber advantage in favour of Epsilon here. Numlocked's actually out on the midpoint on his own, coming in behind the medic. Medic's going for Uber Saws on him. Lands 1 hit, but gets taken down as a Scout comes in to try and finish off Numlocked. In fact, Red Shock managed to take him down, but Scout finishes off Red Shock. Then Scout finishes off the Scout who finishes off Red Shock. And so now we do have TviQ just falling back over into mid. smzi pushing up aggressively, trying to do what he can, but he gets taken down. And it's a bit messy here, but yep. Epsilon players, well, team, have that Uber advantage.
It's funny you say that when the Scout finished off the Scout, who finished off the Demo, who finished off the Medic. But, yeah, maybe we should make that our keyword of the day, finished off.
Yeah, indeed. Maybe we should just cast the entire game like one of those sort of sense is like, oh, the soldier killed the soldier, he killed the scout, who just killed the soldier, who's killed the scout, who killed the soldier. Nah, let's not. Anyway, Epsilon moving into this midpoint now with that Uber. It's going to be relatively uncontested, but we'll have to see if anyone does jump in. It looks like there is one soldier up top who wants to go and try and force that Uber, but no, Epsilon aren't in the midpoint any longer. Just having a look, they did have to go back for that back cap. TviQ does get taken down. And so now they're going to be able to push. But again, just sending that one player ahead has just equalised that Uber advantage. And Crackclan, well, they're in the stronger position again. Score still 0-0. 6 minutes nearly gone.
Yeah, so quite a close game so far on Granary first round. This is ETF2L Grand Final, Season 13, of course, Epsilon CC. And Uber has been forced by Numlocked, so Ads had to save his soldier, and they do have a rather large advantage here. Ads might get caught. In fact, it's minimoose and Ips who both go down, and Ads surely going to get caught. He's saved by smzi. He finishes on Numlocked around the corner, but in come the soldier and the scout as well. Ads still falling back. TviQ is the only one still alive, the real damage dealer, who is currently running pick class, disguised as enemy scout. On that midpoint, has he
Scout's still chasing Admirable though. Admirable went in for the Ubisoft, but no, Walter's caught up with him. But yeah, that midpoint is just getting capped here. Epsilon, again with an Uber advantage. I was going to say they're running different classes, but they were just changing spawns. And so we'll have to see if Epsilon can actually carry this momentum, or is another back cap going to come in?
I'm still following TviQ, by the way. He's been called. He's been... Oh, wow. Numlocked surely called him now. Yeah, finally, I was going to say, come on, finish him off. But, did delay him a little bit, funny enough. Will it be enough? I'm just going to see if Ads has switched to crits, and which he has, because he had to, he had no other choice. Building very fast as well, at 40%. They may send one scout or another soldier forward, just to delay this ever so slightly even more. But again, it will come down to that first sticky, or first rocket from, I imagine, either... minimoose or red shock, but they need someone to delay him here, otherwise this will not work. They have in fact forced that Uber, so Ads falls back, trying to still build that crits frantically. The soldier of Ips gets taken down. Minimoose still stays alive here, or there will be no damage here for that crits. Crits came in very briefly, but it's not been enough. CC 4 players down. It's going to be Numlocked on that last point. Red Shock's trying his best to hold him off, but it's not going to work. It's going to be 1-0 the score, 8-minute round, and Epsilon again putting down their foot and making it 1-0 the score.
Yeah, forcing that Uber might have actually played into Epsilon's hands there, because it did force them to push slightly earlier than they looked like they were about to. And maybe one second later and one crit shot would have gone off, but it didn't happen, and Epsilon taking this lead, 8 minutes gone in the game. I was about to say 8 minutes remaining for some reason. Scout and Demo took a big sticky from Red Shock as they made their way into the top. And that early damage is, well, it's been countered now. Red Shock and TviQ also taking a lot of damage. Admirable goes down, Ips goes down. Crackclan players falling here, but Gear and Numlocked down in return. We're going to have to see what TviQ can do up on those crates. He's about half health soldier of Mike, does finish him off. And now there's only smzi left. He gets taken down, and that's a complete wipe from Crackclan.
First wipe of Granary for Crackclan then. Obviously not as good on that middle point this second time around, but still early days. See if Ads is back to running crits. No, he isn't opting for that normal Uber gun. Uber charge, that is that beam of invulnerability. Nox, though, already has his go. TviQ is running sniper, running, let's just see where he's currently sitting. Right-hand side door, middle of the way down from the last CP. And there's a soldier in behind him as well. In fact, he does get shot onto Walters, but they really pop behind TviQ, so it's not going to work. Ads gets caught straight away. He was at 60% and building fast. But Epsilon Uber is now out. They still have the damage dealers there. Mike and Gear going to town on the CC team. And it's going to be 2-0 the score. Very quick round this time.
Yeah, Epsilon just controlling that fight all the way from mid, carrying that momentum, and, well, taking that round. And so now we are on to round 3, and I do believe, even though the map is not too suitable for it, we're going to open up with a speed round.
Okay then, so let's keep it going. Let's follow the scouts to mid this time. Let's follow Walters, who's coming on to mid. Let's just see if he does take a stick from Red Shot. No, he doesn't. So the scouts are now coming onto the mid on that red crate, sitting on the left-hand corner. He goes all the way on the far left, takes a massive soldier. Rocket hit from that soldier in the back right corner. CC soldier sitting up top on the far right-hand corner. Numlocked gets taken down, so he was isolated straight away. Walters down as well, so Epsilon, 2 players down at the moment, but Admirable is the next one taken down as well, so CC's looking like they want to hold on to this point. Epsilon getting cleaned up, Nox at 98%, and Mike, will they come back in? No, they haven't. They've gone all the way back to that second CP arcs.
Oh, great. So it gets past me just as nothing's really happening. While I'm following one of the scouts, he's pushing over into the garage area over in the red base. Now he's just going up top. Going to pick up that health pack to regenerate that, 30 health that he was missing. And now he is just sitting up top. No, actually sitting up near the drop down. It looks like he's going to be gearing up, ready to go for a back cap. So I'll get back to that in a minute. As Epsilon do push out, they have got their Uber charges. So they're making their way into the yard now. Scout of Walters there just floating around on the ramp. It looks like they want to come in, but we'll have to see if they can actually get in here at all. Numlocked is making a move now. In they come into middle as they're making their way in there. Scouts jumping up top, and now the spam's coming over, but this is just buying time for that back cap to come in. Two scouts are quite forward, and surely we'll see the back cap coming in any second now, because they need to remain some players there. There goes the back cap, so we'll follow the Epsilon players as they run back over to jump back now. Numlock's going to be the first one on the scene. Is he going to manage to block the cap? He does manage to block the cap, takes him down, and wow, that was a very close call.
So all the Epsilon players falling back. It's my turn to take over when nothing's going on, but Walters comes into Ads, nothing happens, so Ads still does have that Uber. Numlocked and his team of the medic and soldier trying to push through on that left-hand corner. We did just see him get taken down though, but here comes CC. They know that only little time is required on that second CP. Shocky might get caught here. A couple of peels coming in from the demo man, no effect at all. Let's just see if Mike comes jumping in. No, he doesn't as well, so very hard to speedcast this map at all. As we're saying, let's just see if anyone's... Crits are in! Red Shock does not hit anyone, and Admirable takes him 2 massive hits from Walters. He gets taken down. So CC in a bit of trouble here. They're going to find it hard to hold on to this second CP, but they've done enough. So Numlocked and Mike all going down as well. Will Epsilon hold on to last arcs? And here we go. Here comes Red Shock. He's jumped all the way behind onto CP. Nox is Ubered. I'm losing my words as he's Ubered on his own. It's only going to be Soldier versus the Medic and Soldier. And Demo of Red Shock comes back in as well. And Epsilon are holding arcs.
Yeah, Ips jumped in to try and bomb on an Ubered Soldier, does manage to fail that, and at the moment it looks like the Epsilon combo of 2 players is working out to hold out well, and now they are going to be pushing out onto this second CP for them. Looks like the Crap Clan team are going up top now. They have got Heavy. This could be a lot of hurt for Epsilon. Heavy's been called up. What are Epsilon going to do? They're going to stand on the point and take all this gunfire, focusing down that Heavy weapons guy up top. Does finally get taken down, but Crack Clan firing the players in here at the moment. Epsilon in a lot of trouble, 3 players alive, but a lot of the Crack Clan players are really, really weak. Soldier up top, still dealing loads of damage. Mike with every rocket that he reloads, but Demoman's pressuring him out of the point now, and it looks like Crack Clan are going to be pushing in any second now. They have got their crits ready. They're lining it up over onto Red Shock as the crit stickies are about to be fired if Admirable doesn't get taken down. There we go, crit sticky comes in, does manage to put quite a bit of damage over, sends Mike flying up into the air. He doesn't crater, actually he does crater. I might add, I called that one a bit too early. And CC over on the point, ×4, and they've nearly got it, but no, in comes Gear, jumps over onto the point, and finally Crack Clan getting their first round on the board. 2-1 is the score, and 17 minutes remaining.
There we go, so that was a speed round. Very hard to do on this map. It went a little bit longer than I would have hoped, but maybe we'll try and squeeze another one in. And if you haven't heard us do that before, please, by all means, have a go yourself at trying to do that and trying to track the information so it's audible. That's all I'm going to say. So, Red Shock, now first one onto the point. 2-1 score in favour of CC at the moment. Sorry, my scoreboard has gone wrong there. In favour of Epsilon right there. Admirable went really aggressive there. I'm not sure if he went to save Red Shock, but either way, it did not work. And they're in a bit of trouble here, Arcs. Minimoose and TviQ both weak as well. They're going to wipe here. They are going to wipe here. TviQ managed to pick up that med pack, trying to distract Epsi players as long as he can. He'd probably bait them back.
It's not a wipe.
Yeah, it's not going to be a wipe, probably. No, it can't be now because the respawns have come in. I was going to say, they're going to bait him back to see if they can delay it, and it seemed to have worked a little bit, in fact. So, 30% up for ads already.
Is that crits that he's running on, or regular Uber charge?
Must be crits.
Crit.
Yeah, it is crits again.
Okay, so we're going to have to see if this one works out better for them. They will, if they don't really contest this last point, this second point, then they will have crits in time by the time that Epsilon push in. And I think they are just sort of trying to stall that push a little bit as Ips does get taken down there. He created from Mike. Now in comes that Uber charge. I wonder if they've seen that crit. Numlocked looking straight over it to the medic. Might have been able to call that, but it is quite a difficult angle to see as the crits is coming. Numlocked gets taken down. Uber's been popped. However, they are going to be struggling as they've only got a sniper and Scout and Soldier on last, but the crits does manage to get another kill as Mike comes in, putting a load of damage onto minimoose. Minimoose getting caught off guard. TviQ surely having to go into spawn or something to change to a scout, which he has done, but he's got a lot of work to do as 3 players are over onto the point, gets immediately annihilated as he comes through the door, and Epsilon 3-1 the score, 15 minutes remaining.
Yep, 15-minute warning coming up. This is VanillaTV bringing you the ETF2L Season 13 Grand Final between KnoxXx and Epsilon eSports. It is 1-0 the score in maps right now to Epsilon, so CC will need to win this, but Epsilon already now have one hand on that cash and the stash with 3-1 the score and time running out quickly for CC. Let's just see how they do on round 5 coming at you. So, scouts both up top this time from CC, trying to pistol out Numlocked as he came into the point. Again, soldiers of Epsilon going very aggressive. One of the soldiers of CC came aggressive onto Nox, and he did do the job. It was Ips. Ips managed to take down Nox, so will this give CC the advantage? But look at the players' health. Red Shock and TviQ both weak, and they get taken down. minimoose is also isolated. He's taken down. It's only going to be Red Shock. It started off so well for CC there, but it's ended so badly, and this is probably going to be a little bit demoralising for them now, Arx.
Well, I guess the thing which I found confusing is Admirable's running crits to mid, and he's done that, I think, 2 rounds in a row now, but he hasn't ever stayed alive long enough. So, in the event that your team's falling back, would you rather have crits or Uber? Sort of, if you were sacrificing the point, I think most teams would probably want to have Uber. So, by running crits to mid, they're relying on the fact that they're going to get that crit before the mid fight's over. Because if Epsilon fall back with their Uber, then it's going to be a crits versus Uber, and that's going to be difficult. And if KnoxXx fall back with their crits and Epsilon have their Uber, well, that's going to be difficult. So it's just that really, really small window which they've got to rely on. And they were a lot closer this round. Admirable probably on about 85% or something when he went down, but it still wasn't enough for them. And now we will have to see what they do with this crit. Epsilon have actually popped their Uber and pushing forward quite aggressively. I don't know if they're on crits, if they know that KnoxXx are on crits. And oh, Soldier gets juggled right over on top of the medic. That was really unlucky. Admirable didn't take as much damage as I thought he would have then. But yeah, Epsilon gonna be holding this mid fight, and crits are quite difficult to come in onto this point, but they're trying their best as it comes in now.
So here come the CC team, just trying to see who the crits is going to be flicked onto, of course.
No one, it's gone already.
No one. Yeah, it's gone already. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even hear it used. As we see, Epsilon still trying to defend, and CC players very weak. Ads gets taken down by Numlocked with the bottle, in fact. So it went up and close and personal, taking it to his face. CC are going to surrender this point as Ips goes down as well. Only saving grace is Nox is down at the moment, so we won't see Epsilon be able to push that quickly as we've seen already. Gear already just trying to come into that yard area with his scout there. CC will be defending from inside Arcs, and just looking at the time again, 12 minutes remaining, 3-1 the score. You were saying 5-2, weren't you?
Yep, that's correct.
I said 6-1 by the way, my friend, just remember that. So, Epsilon now coming through that garage area. Admirable has switched back to regular Uber charge. They're going to come try and get through. Nox trying to avoid the pipes or the peels from that demo man of Red Shock just in that left corner. Has Numlocked managed to get behind? No, he hasn't. I was going to say. smzi comes in and shuts down Numlocked, trying to force him back. And Epsilon have done enough. They've ticked over the point very quickly. TviQ running sniper again. I'm not sure if anyone has noticed that in that far right-hand corner. Just watching upstairs at the moment. See if he manages to get a hit on anyone. Right now, Epsilon will be looking to make it another sort of... In fact, they are delaying it. I was going to say they were looking to push quite quickly because they were sitting up close. But they're delaying it, Arcs, and CC are defending up top as well. They're going to push. Yeah, so I think CC are going to push.
I think they probably just want to rattle Epsilon a little bit. Mike gets taken down again with a headshot. Scout is up top on the pipe. Walter's also going to get taken down for sure. Does get a nice shot over onto Admirable, who's weak. And that might prompt them to pop the Uber earlier than needed. But Epsilon sitting outside at the moment. Looks like they want to come in and block this with a Scout and Medic combo for that Uber. But we'll have to see if it is actually going to block it. There we go, Scout Medic combo has come in, popped the Uber, and they'll be able to escape here, but just clearing the stickies. And actually, I think they're blocking it, allowing the Epsilon players to get the spawns, but KnoxXx not going to try and complete this capture point. Numlocked goes down to minimoose up top there, but minimoose then fragged by Shocky. And actually, there's one Scout going to over onto last. Has he been seen? Oh, he accidentally touched the point while he was trying to flank them, and that made the little capture sort of laser-like sound, and well, they turned around and cleaned him up. But for the time being, Crackland doing well here. I'm surprised they're not trying to push out. In fact, they are, as a scout does make his way on the point. Gear is up top, however, and is going to nearly take down that scout. And all a bit messy, but I think Crackland might have to fall back on this, having just lost their demo.
Yeah, this might be costly, Arcs. They should have maybe gone all out to try and capture that second CP, because now, look at the time and respawns. 10 seconds for smzi and Retshot rejoin, and they've danced before this. Someone needs to go and stop Waters capping the point, and they haven't. And it's going to be 4-1 the score, so it is costly. With just under 10 minutes remaining, Epsilon have definitely got one hand on the cash now, maybe 1.5 hands.
That's it. So Crackland, they've tried crits, and this is the stage of the game. You know, you need 3 quick rounds just to make the score even. This is the stage when they'd normally run the crits, but they've already played that card, and it just hasn't worked out for them. So we'll have to see what they're going to do on this middle. They are going to have to adopt some sort of aggressive approach, but TviQ there overextended a little bit. He did manage to place the Epsilon players in that corner for a brief amount of time as Walters and Shocky goes down, but Ips gets taken down. Crackland players pretty weak here. Numlocked is also weak, so he might be a casualty anytime soon, but his medic has just tagged up with him, and Crackland forced to fall out at this point, which is not where they want to be.
Yeah, had to stay alive though, Arcs. Obviously still running that regular Uber. Just thinking where they're going to defend from. They're obviously wanting to defend inside again. Epsilon just running straight forward, in fact. And in fact, a couple of players who I flicked to, that's why I got delayed, were in spawn, just waiting to change class to get those front spawns. So, still reckon, well, your score line of 5-2, Arcs, I think that's going to be out the window, my friend.
Well, we'll have to see, because you're 6-1, you still think there's going to be... Well, we both think there's still 2 more rounds in this. So it all comes down to who wins those 2 rounds. You're going with Epsilon winning 2 of them, and I'm going with 1 each. So at the moment, it's looking like Epsilon have the advantage for this 1 round. There's one of the soldiers there. Well, both soldiers having a little Uber pop-off battle. As TviQ gets taken down up top. It looks like Soldier might also get taken down. He's having to fall back, and that was minimoose I was talking about. Numlocked gets taken down by a pill over on the point, and Crackland we'll have to see as Epsilon weak players coming in up top. That Soldier up there of gear really, really weak, but he is backed up by 2 scouts, as now it's a medic and demo versus the world here. As Walters comes in, takes down the demo, Admirable gets taken down, and we just have TviQ just respawned. He's going to be fighting against Walters, a half-health Walters, and a nearly no-health Gear. Takes down Gear, Walters needs 1 more shot, takes him down, but in comes Shocky to finish off this cap, taking the score 5-1 in favour of Epsilon, and, well, 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
Time is running out quickly for CC now. Not impossible yet, just improbable, I'm afraid. So, if you have just joined us, this is VanillaTV bringing you the ETF2L Season 13 Grand Final between CC Crackland and Epsilon eSports, powered by TT Esports. That is, the prize is being donated by them. And of course, the server's hosted, as always, by Multiplay, who have supported ETF2L for a long time. So this is going to be the 7th round, coming up possibly the final round of this season's ETF2L competition. So let's see how they favour this time around. They're still losing a lot of players on that midpoint. 4 players down for CC. Admirable so weak as well. He does get finished off by Shocky, and it's going to be a wipe for the 2nd time this match, Arcs. And this could be game over now. Granary, obviously a strong map for Epsilon.
Well, that's it. Now they do have that 100% Uber advantage, and this could be the GG push as they come in, but now just getting time on that 4th point. Are they going to push ahead or wait for the rest of their team to catch up? It looks like they're going to take this one slowly. As, well, they just make their way here now. Crackland running Uber charge, so they are hoping to contain this or maybe buy enough time, but we'll have to see how that goes for them, as Epsilon opting to run the heavy strategy, pushing into last, who will absorb so much damage. They might try and run that heavy all the way across the pipe and get him right next to the point where he's really hard to kill, just using that Uber on that. Or they could just... oh, no, in comes a Soldier, jumps over aggressively to force players back into the respawn. smzi takes down Numlocked, though, so they're going to be relying on this heavy as 3 players immediately go down. Heavy is in a bit of trouble. He gets taken down. Only the medic and Mike alive. And just trying to see where Mike actually is at this moment in time. I did find him, but wait, where is he?
He's down now.
Oh,
he's going down. Epsilon are getting the respawns in those. CC are coming out and playing their part. I'm surprised Waters didn't try and go behind there. Numlocked come in regardless of what was going on. But they're going to fall back arcs, giving them back. They're happy to delay a little bit longer, but hold that fort, hold that fort. Yeah, Shocky took down minimoose. As we see Walter still dancing into the point. Walter's, Red Shock throwing a pipe into the little door and gets destroyed. So CC are going to be able to defend from the yard, but look at the Uber percentages. So Nox has the advantage. TviQ running sniper arcs.
Right, so we'll have to see Uber advantage, as Beta just called, is in Epsilon's favour. And they like to make their way in quite early with these Ubers, but maybe conscious that there's a hidden sticky trap somewhere, or even a sniper, since it is Crackland. And TviQ's not looking in the direction that the medic is arriving in. He's nearly had a shot over onto the demo, and he might find himself get cut off here as the Uber does come in from Epsilon. TviQ does get taken down, and Epsilon trying to push forward, leaving a scout over on there. There's actually a back cap, and this might not work if Admirable can't get his Uber in time. He doesn't manage to get it, and that means that, well, that the Source TV changes, and so I believe that Epsilon did get that round.
So as the Source TV changes, Epsilon is still rolling in, and it's going to be a complete wipe for CC. It's only going to be minimoose who comes out with the spade, takes one, takes two, does not do the job. So there we have it. It's going to be 6-1 the score in favour of Epsilon. Yet again, we have a Source TV failure, but yet again, we bring you the coverage live as we always do on VanillaTV. So your winners of E2F2L Season 13 are Epsilon eSports. They will be taking away the prizes donated by TT eSports, as well as the €1,500 first prize. Crackland do not go away empty-handed. They go away with €750, as well as also prizes donated by TT eSports. So we thank you for listening to VanillaTV. We have been your hosts, Arcs and Beta, comedian doing the camera work as usual, and we have Admirable joining us on Mumble for a quick chat to talk us through. Let's go through the lighter points first, my friend. Let's go through Snakewater performance. Let's go through Snakewater performance.
First of all, do we have any more prizes to give away? Because if so, I think... If we do, then I think... well, first of all, we need to know the soldier scores. But then if we've got any more,
I got them.
There needs to be something for our Twitch TV viewers. So hang about on there before you guys close that. We'll
the CC final soldier scores was 33, I think. So Trell is going to just walk through the winners. Tons of entries. As we do that, let's just hold on for it now. We'll wait. Take a break a second. So Admirable and Ipsu have just joined us. Can get their breath. Come on, Trell. We're all waiting on you. Thousands and thousands of people are watching. All those people, those smiley faces, those kids on Mumble, all the kids in Africa are waiting for you.
Their eyes gleaming.
What the fuck?
Come on, my friend.
What do you need? Are you talking to me?
Right, Trell is taking his time. Comedian has muted Ips.
Well, first of all, what happened with that Source TV change? So anticlimactic.
What?
The Source TV, mate. So someone changed them up at the end.
Oh, that may have been me.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Okay, so let's go.
I was just thinking about the demos.
You would have won man of the match, but not now. Sucker!
Oops.
So go through Snakewater then, come on. We thought you guys had a good game on that. Were you disappointed to lose it?
Oh yeah, that's our new home map, Snakewater. Didn't win, got it, mate.
So what made you choose, you must remember how good Epsilon were holding, how hard they used to be to defeat on that map. What made you choose that map first?
I don't think they're hard to defeat, I think we had a lot of good middles and pushes, but the rounds we lost were generally just where we got wiped the middle. Like a lot of our middle strategies are sort of all in, or maybe I just don't know when to get out. But you see the way Nox plays on both maps. Every map he plays, he's always alive. Whether they win or lose, he's nearly always going to get out of middle. And we just gave them a lot of momentum with those wipes on middle. I hold myself responsible, I always take the blame. I could have got out just if I see it going bad, but yeah, we started off well, but they just got into gear. No pun intended.
Who do you reckon we gave man of the map to?
Me.
Who said me?
Yeah, Ips of course.
We gave it to you, Admirable.
I had some sick dodges and stuff in Snakewater actually, but Granary, I didn't even get into the game, man. I was just dead on every middle.
Pretty much. So let's speak about Granary then. So obviously a bit of a disappointing score. What made you keep on trying to decide to run crits to mid?
Well, I just knew that we were behind. I mean, Granary's an easy map to play crits on, I think, because there's like so many choke points. It's easy to get an Uber foresight, so you can always have a chance to come back with crits. But we just didn't have any luck with our crits. It's like Red Shock was making the calls and went to crits, and it just didn't fall our way. You know, we didn't get many big frags with the crits, but I don't think we would have done any better with Uber. Like, I thought it would have given us a chance, but just couldn't get the frags, couldn't get the ball rolling with the crits really. So I just went back to Uber after we'd played it for a while. I figured they would have been expecting crits, so we switched it up again.
Okay. Fair point. Ips, how do you reckon it went from your point of view, Soldier's point of view on Snake Water?
The Snake mids were really good for our Soldier combo. Basically, we were like you played us before, Arcs, and you know that we have this basically really aggressive strategy with crit from Twop. We decided to not do it tonight. We just wanted to test it, what it was like a passive style, and basically just we're looking out for what they would do, and we were just waiting for them to walk over the point and then drop on them, and it worked out quite well. Granary middles were dire, like always jumping into nothing, not killing stuff, etc. Like fucking Nox ended up weak all the time, or I just think I killed him once because he cratered or something, and yeah, it wasn't really good. Our coordination on the Granary mid was not there, and the mid of Granary basically always decided, or will against Epsilon always decide the map in the end. Like if they win a map, mid even, and their medic is still up, they will like just crush you and push to last. That's why they're the best.
That's when you've got to start relying on things like sniper picks to take down medics or something along those lines, which nowadays it's hard because medics just Uber through the door when they've got an Uber advantage. All they need to do is get through an initial sticky trap and get close to you. Well, ads just drops the Uber.
I just walk in. I don't Uber to snipers,
no,
man. That's crazy.
Actually, it's forbidden to Uber to snipers for James. We told him that like 2 months ago. He's not.
One of Red Shock's 10 commandments, you know, he's like Abraham.
Right, okay, so anyone on our Twitch TV chat? Do you have any questions for... Beta?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I thought you were going to give away prizes, but okay, go on. It's questions for Admirable and Ips.
Yep, if you've got a question for either one of those guys, then write it out on the Twitch TV chat, and, well, I'll ask them.
So while the questions come in, we do have winners of the THQ Humble Bundle, graciously donated by and VanillaTV. They are... So we asked for the you'll love this, Admirable Nips. We asked for the combined kills of the CC soldiers at the end of Granary.
Oh, wow.
The winning score was a remarkable 32 kills for both of them together. So
did minimoose get 30 of these?
Probably, mate. I think you got -3 actually, so you got 5. Right, so Zermu and OCX, or Ox, I'm not sure if it's Ox or OCX. You both got the answers right. Trail has already sent you those keys. Activate the key before I do, otherwise you will all miss out on your prize. Arx, do we have any questions from our Twitch TV fans?
Why, of course we do. Justin in the game. I assume this is Admirable. How to dodge like a pro. What's your secret?
Drink.
Zebasai once told me that I dodge like a retard, so I think that's it.
I completely agree. I mean, but it worked. I saw you on Snake Water, out on the grass area, just W and slight turning left of your mouse, running around in a circle, and you stayed alive for like 20 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Man, it's just natural selection. And I mean, the mod, like, I just learned to dodge there, I think, playing Skulk, whatever. You just do as many retarded patterns as you can.
So
I mean, Merlin's great at strafing side to side. I think he's probably the best AD guy, but I just run around in crazy spirals, man.
Okay, so, Trell Admirable, so are you going to buy me a LAN bag now since you threw the game?
I'm sorry, Trell. Trell wanted the TT eSports Dragon bag, and I have no interest in it, but I've let him down. I haven't got it, actually. That's what killed me the most. I'll buy him one, yeah, no problem.
Okay, we got a
Okay.
question from someone on IRC. Oh, sorry, go on, mate.
Okay, Sideshow 1994 Ips.
Oh
Why
no!
Why didn't your sick hiding spot on Granary mid work?
It did work. He forced
It
out
did
Uber.
work.
I'm
What's
just
the
reading
other
the
then?
question.
No, he's
Well-
lying. It did work, Ips. I'm going to back you up on this, my friend.
Yeah.
It did work, mate.
You like
There
that
we go.
one, didn't you?
Yeah, I like that one, yeah.
Seaside show?
I'll speak to him. Yes, I did like it. You see, I told you liked it.
He loved it.
Right, okay, we've got
Lovely
one more
jubbly.
question before we let you guys disappear and enjoy your prize winnings. So, this is from Marshy on IRC. How do you feel about your position this season? Do you think you guys are going to be staying for the next season? And the question for me on the back of that, will we actually ever see certain people of your team at LAN?
Should I answer, James?
I can, or you can. We can both answer. Tell me what's on your mind,
Well,
Felix.
I'm really proud about our position in the end of the team. As like
A
we
sense of
didn't
butt
really.
coming.
Our goal was always in the season was always to get in the freaking playoffs, and then when we defeated TLR, we were really hyped and really glad that we became third, and then becoming second was just a really, really good feeling for us in the end. And I think over the last, just really recently, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we improved so much as a team together that I think we will keep going. We will now take a break, like over Christmas, and see how, if people are still interested in TF2 afterwards. I still think they will be interested, and then we will come back next season. And yeah, maybe if we start a fundraiser, we can get our juice to land. Our one juice.
So why is it all these Jewish guys can never afford anything?
Don't ask me. I don't want to get into this. Not as a German.
Oh, wow. He's setting me up for
Didn't
some
know you were
anti-Semitic
German,
jokes
that's
there.
amazing. I want to get into this now.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
dear.
I'm just really proud. I want to give shout outs to our CEO, Docs, in the end, who is really supportive as a manager. He's giving us all the support that he can afford. And yeah, it's really good. Feels good now. Second place is really nice.
Yeah, it was a good result.
Yeah,
guys.
like, I definitely want to play next season. Like, we spent a lot of hours. We're pretty keen. I want to continue. Even today's result is probably better than we performed against Epsilon before in our previous official. So if we keep getting a few more rounds every month or two, we'll soon be beating them, man. Don't worry.
We wanted to beat them on our home map process, but it didn't happen. So we are really sorry for that. Next season, guys. Process.
Fair enough. Right, we thank you for your time. So you have been listening to VanillaTV tonight. Of course, check out all of our streams and everything on VanillaTV, VanillaTF2.org. Of course, if you're new to TF2, you head over to ETF2L.org as well. That's ETF2L.org. Sorry, my pronunciation is very poor. Obviously, if you're new to there, hook up some players, start playing 6-on-6. We will actually enjoy it. I think just before we go, we're going to get a goodbye from Admirable and Ips.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. And while Arx gets his ukulele, so we'll do a roll call for everyone else left in Mumble. So Arx, are you ready?
Uh-oh. Un momento, por favor. One moment, Trell. Type faster.
And by the way, Crouton, I've just seen you join with that name, mate. It says Crouton disconnected and someone reconnected with a different name. I wonder who that was, my friend.
Coincidence much?
Right. Don't also remember, guys. I-47 this weekend coverage will be brought to you by VanillaTV. I'm laughing at Crouton rejoining. Oh god. Oh dear. Right, Arx, are you ready?
Why not? Why not?
On a minute. Hold on. I need to make this easy for you. I need to screenshot Mumble now, because then if people quit and join and rejoin, it mucks up everything. So it's not going to work this
Because
time.
I've got to have my foot on the push to talk key while I play this.
What? What's
Well,
up?
how else do you play a ukulele with one hand?
Your mouth. Okay, go on then. Quick, go.
Okay.
Bit faster. Okay. Okay, we got Arnis. Here we got Elo. We got Amar and Ox and Beta are nice people. We got a B. Hey. No, we got Beta and Bismuth. We got Blood Bullets and Blue. We got BRTS, as in Bovouts. We got Seymour with a C, and Domar with a D, Evil Warrior 5, and Fluffy Monster, who's still alive.
We need this more
We got
ghetto,
Forsaken,
mate.
who's still alive, and Her P. We got Iridance Fuzz.
Okay,
What
look,
are you doing?
we need this more ghetto. This is way too chill. So let's go.
We've lost it, mate.
Huh?
We've lost it, mate. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's
It's
gone,
gone.
mate.
What's gone?
We lost it. We lost it. We lost the rhythm.
Ah. Okay.
Right. Well, thank you for listening, all. This has been VanillaTV Arc Speaker and Comedian tonight. We hope you enjoyed the ETF2L Grand Final. Congratulations to Epsilon, our winners, and Epsilon taking away the prize money of €1,500, and the prize is sponsored by TviQ eSports as well. CC not going away empty-handed. They go away with a cool €750. Hope you spend it well, my friends. And Arcs, take us through it quick.
One, two. Listen to the beta. Listen to the arcs. I will listen. That'll do.
Nice one, mate. Alright, I'll catch you later.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Peace out.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Later.